a great career for a lot of people. But Mr. Haley realized that that wasn't the place I needed to be. And I remember him coming into my bag and saying, "Hey, Rob, we need a wrestling coach. I think you're the perfect guy for this." So he got me into the educational system via coaching. And about halfway through our season, he called me into his office and said, "Hey, I've got 4 days I need to be in Concord at NHIAA. You're subbing for me." And I said, "Mr. Haley, I have a job." And he said, "I already talked to Keith and Mike Cobb, and you are subbing for me on those days. Please go see the front office to get the paperwork you need." And that's how I started my educational career at White Mountains Regional High School and within SAU 36. It was the push that Jim Haley saw in me to bring out the potential and how I can also try to help affect kids' lives as much as Mr. Haley did. So with that said, the school district, this is a project. Chris Voss, came to talk with us a little bit. Miss Brady, who was also one of Mr. Haley's athletes, Mr. Curtis, and we tried to figure out a way to honor Mr. Haley and the legacy he left behind at White Mountains Regional. So we developed, and it's not in its final stages yet, but it's in a good enough place. It's called the James Haley Coach of the Year Award. So the James Haley Coaches Award recognizes a coach who exemplifies the commitment, leadership, and dedication that Jim Haley brought to White Mountains Regional High School throughout his distinguished career. Coach Haley was a respected educator, athletic director, and coach who mentored thousands of students from 1980 to 2006. He believed athletics were much more about the wins than the losses. There were opportunities to build character, confidence, teamwork, and lifetime relationships. As a head girls basketball coach, Mr. Haley built one of the premier programs in New Hampshire during the 1990s, culminating in an undefeated Division III state championship in 1999. Under his leadership, the Spartans won 43 of 44 games over a remarkable stretch and developed multiple 1,000-point scorers, a feat unmatched in the program's history. Coach Haley also guided the Spartan baseball team in 1987 to a Division III state championship. When I say Division III, it used to be Class M. Entering the tournament as the 11th seed, his team believed they could accomplish something special. Through his leadership and preparation, the Spartans upset several higher-seeded opponents to capture the school's first boys baseball state championship. His coaching excellence was recognized across New Hampshire, where he was selected by his peers as the New Hampshire Coach of the Year 8 times. What truly set Jim apart was his willingness to serve wherever he was needed, whether coaching junior varsity boys basketball, taking over a varsity boys program that finished 2-16 and leading them to the state semifinals, or stepping in to coach varsity field hockey so student athletes could continue playing the sport they loved. He always put students first. Coach Haley firmly believed that the successful athletic programs began with strong youth development. He spent his summers directing the Whitefield Rec Department, organizing AAU teams, creating opportunities for North Country student athletes to develop their skills, build confidence, and foster a lifelong love of sports. Coach Haley's legacy is defined not only by the championships he won, but by the lives he influenced and the opportunities he provided. If you ask his former students and players what they remember most, they will tell you that Mr. Haley's sense of humor helped them get through high school, that he always knew how to lighten the moment, and that he genuinely cared about them as young people navigating the challenges of adolescence. He had a remarkable ability to make every student feel valued and supported. The James Haley Coaches Award honors coaches who continue that legacy by leading with integrity, selflessness, and a genuine passion for helping young people reach their fullest potential. So, as I mentioned, in the spring of 2027, we will honor our first James Haley Coach of the Year for the school district. Janet, Jesselyn, and Kristen have agreed to play a role in the selection committee and development of how we're going to nominate our coaches for that prestigious award. So, thank you.